all of that
Yeah,
was
I'm ready
on
as I'm gonna
stream.
be.
So hello,
Awesome.
everyone.
All right.
Hello.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Dragondarch, you can stay in the Discord call if you want.
All
You
right,
can leave.
so-
It's okay.
Welcome everyone. This is going to be a run of Ogre Battle.
All right.
March of the Black Queen.
I'm
for
gonna
SNES.
move into Aire then. What the heck?
This is going to be a 100% run, which I'll explain a little more about 100% entails. But the first thing I'm going to do is
Are
I'm
you
gonna
ready to
sync
go?
up my timer. Yeah, I'm
With a
about ready as I'm
reset?
gonna be. This is actually
All right.
extremely important
Let's do it.
because I'm going to try and hit some manipulation at the
All right,
beginning to get a
so-
good card set. Welcome everyone. This is going to be a run of Ogre Battle. March of the Black Queen for SNES. And I won't know if I got a 100% run, which I'll explain a little more about 100% entails. But the first thing I'm going to do, what I'm looking to do is I'm going to name my character a very specific name.
reset.
Exclamation point. This is actually extremely important. And then when I select my gender, it try and hit some manipulation at the beginning to get a good card. I think that was a little late. Death. Okay. And I won't know if I got it until. Okay. Now what I'm looking to do is I'm going to name my character a very specific name. I'm going to use exclamation point. And then when I select my gender, it sets the seed. I think that was a little late. Death. Okay. I don't know. I missed the manipulation entirely. I don't know what set this is. This is C. Okay, since I was half set up, I'm going to do one quick reset for that. Normally I would not do a reset for that, but I didn't have the right tab on my spreadsheet open. There we go. Try that one more time. I had the wrong tab on my spreadsheet open, so I didn't have my freaking answers ready to go. And I knew I was late on that, too. That was probably early, but at least I can see what I'm doing now. Chariot. Where the hell? How early? Spreadsheet, please. Okay, so that's B. I'm probably not gonna be. I can't hit the manipulation now. I'm way off. And then Hanged Man. Okay, so on seed 67. This will be fine. This is actually not a bad set right here. So I'll get Judgment. And then next card's gonna be World. And then Priestess, and the next two answers are both gonna be A. So ideally I want Seed 75, which is the best card set I can start with. But 67 is actually pretty acceptable. It's not great, but it's there's definitely much worse card sets. And this card set is actually pretty important because this is gonna give me damage for the early stages of the game. And that's actually kind of important in and of itself. Yeah, I missed the manipulation for the first stage as well. I'm already way past it, so it doesn't matter. So we're just gonna go without. Unfortunately, pulling Fool last is actually kind of bad. Nope, I need that there. Alright, so I got Chariot, Hanged Man, Judgment. Good, I did get the correct opinion leader. I did answer all the questions correctly. This needs to be on the lower left. Not that it's going to matter that much. And then World Priestess, Strength, Fool. Oop, that. World Priestess, Strength, and Fool. Alright. So, the idea was I could hit some manipulation to get a good card set. There's also, manipulation for this stage, but I wasn't able to hit it because I was a little slow in getting my answers in. So we're going to do a little bit different of a strat here than I normally would. That's actually faster than doing the manipulation, but it costs me a couple of really good items. And I can't guarantee I'm going to get a good card here either. Star. Never mind, I got a really good card here. Star is always a card I want to see. So what I'm going to do is instead of sending the opinion leader up to kill the boss, I'm going to send Lance, because it's a little bit quicker for him to walk up there than it is for the opinion leader to cross back across the water. Also, if you hear a leaf blower in the background, blame my apartment complex. They do this every single week. And you're going to hear it for the next couple of minutes while they're out there leaf blowing everything. I apologize, but there's nothing I can do about it. So I deploy Lanza's group because this group is stronger than the Opinion Leaders group, and it takes a lot less time for them to actually get up here. And hopefully they don't whiff like they were earlier. Nice miss, Warren. Dang. That might be the fight right there. Good. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother talking right now. I can barely hear myself. So, when the leaf blower stops, I'll resume. Like, it's literally right outside of my fucking window. Sorry for the cursing, but it's just irritating that this happens every single week, sometimes 2 or 3 times a week. Alright, so I'm going to remove...
The leaf blower is actually not too bad on stream. You could probably keep talking if you can manage to hear yourself think.
Well, I'm just trying to form some groups here. I need the cleric. And then I just need the griffin. This is going to be a liberation group. All it's going to do, its sole purpose is to go liberate towns for me. And then I need to form the main group. You here, you here, you here, you here. Alright, so leaf blower's mostly gone. Finally. So what I did is just set up 2 units. My main attack group, which is my opinion leaders group. It's got a generic wizard from Lanza's group, and it's got Warren on it because he's got really good stats for this point in the game. And I set up a liberation group, which consists of a cleric and a griffin, just so it's a high sky movement. Because I need all my units to be able to get around the map very quickly. This is actually extremely important. Okay, so I'm liberating this town because I got to do a little bit of shopping here. And hope for a good card pull. Devil, I will take that. I definitely will take that. I'm keeping track of all of my cards on a spreadsheet. So if I'm a little slow in menus... Let's see, this is 9 of these. Not 8. No, not 8. I want 9. One didn't go up one far enough? Okay, now they gotta move up here because I gotta pick up the hero star. But yeah, Devil is gonna be worth it in a couple of stages later where I can use it as a good damage card. Mikado sword. I don't know what the heck that actually does. I'll have to check that. Weapons. Oh, that's physical. Okay, that's meh. Might give it to the Griffin just in case, just to help out a little bit. Chariot, I'll keep that too. Getting a lot of good damage right off the bat. Okay, so I pick up the Hero Star. This is required for 100%. I'm gonna need it to recruit 4 separate characters. It is a required item for them. But like I said, I might be a little slow on dismissing like cards and stuff because I'm marking them down on my spreadsheet, which is actually extremely important. It's easier than checking the list in-game constantly. Okay, good. He smacked the... Okay, good. Yep, slow enough. Not best. Weak, please. Okay, so the idea here is the Griffin's just going to be tanking for me. And by tank... wow, he actually hit harder than I thought he was going to. This might actually kill this guy. I'm hoping it does. Good. Nice quick stage. But yeah, it's faster to mark stuff on my spreadsheet and keep track of what cards I have that way than it is to continuously check the list in-game. And I do need to keep track of what cards I have. Like, it's very, very important that I do that. For that fight there, ideally I want Usar to smack the Griffin, so the Wizards will not go after my Opinion Leader instead. Opinion Leader is actually pretty frail. for the 100% run, I have to choose the Ice Cloud Lord, so I have enough alignment. I have enough starting alignment. I have enough starting alignment because of a couple of side quests. And actually, I want to check my alignment real quick. 70, perfect. That is actually right what I need it to be. That'll mean it'll go up to 75 when I forgive Deneb. But being at 70 is the bare minimum to be able to complete everything. So I'm ducking back in here real quick because I'm going to get some free money. Free money is very important. Magician. Man, I'm getting a lot of good card pulls now. But this town here, if you have less than 30,000 goth on hand, it will always give you 30,000 goth. Just for free, because you're running low on money. However, it'll only do it 5 times. And I'm going to be making use of 4 of those to get some extra money on hand. Early game money is extremely tight, so I have to keep doing that repeatedly. I basically do it after almost every single stage right at the beginning here. This stage here has the next 2 recruitable characters. And I need to liberate these towns in a very specific order. I need this town down here, then this town, then land on this town again to get them to say something, and then the temple down in the southwest, then back up to this town, in that order. I'm also going to do some quick shopping while I'm here. I'm basically going to buy a bunch of jokers, which allow me to pull tarot cards at my leisure. Hermit. Man, yeah, I am pulling a lot of good cards. Okay, so I'm just going to wait a moment. The other town's going to get liberated. I have this set up very tight, so I don't actually end up getting in any normal encounters. Death. Okay, that one's useless. I don't ever want death. Okay, so here's Canopus. He's going to be the next character to recruit, but unfortunately he won't join just yet. You've got to talk to his sister first. In order to be able to do that, I have to go down to this temple that's hidden right here. Okay, so I'm going to buy all the jokers now. Land back on the town. They're going to tell me, oh right, he had a sister. Go find her. Now I can leave this town. I'm just going to go straight north to get out of the way of these other units. And as soon as I'm clear of them, we're going to head over here. There's a hidden item here. I'm going to hope it's something good. But this is going to buy me enough time so that they can start moving to the town after this. And hopefully, let's see, Bolt Orb. Is that strength or is that intelligence? I need to find out. That should be on the town. Bolt Orb, that is strength. Alright, so weapon. Okay, hopefully another good card pull from this. This is going to save me the trouble of having to actually burn jokers to pull stuff. Man, another chariot. Chariots aren't super useful. They're good, but I don't need too many of them. I already have 3, so I may end up just throwing some away later on. So here's Canopus' sister. She's going to give me the Wing of Victory, which is going to tell Canopus, hey, by the way, smarten up and join them so you can help with Gilbert. So you can actually talk some sense into Gilbert. So the other unit goes back up here, talks to Canopus, and he's like, oh, right, you have the wing. Yeah, I'll join you, I guess. So there's Canopus. He doesn't have to be on... I don't have to deploy him. I don't have to fight the boss with him. I just need to have recruited him, and that will allow me to recruit Gilbert after the stage. So set the tactics to leader here, because the leader is... the leader has the most hit points, so I don't want him attacking weak just yet. Now that he's weakest, I'm going to set it back to weak. The reason why I keep setting it to weak is because you do more damage when you have the weak tactic set. Roughly four extra damage on every hit. Leader gets no bonus. Strong is -4 on every hit. And Best has no bonus as well. Griffin! I thought the Griffin was going to win that for us. Alright, Warren's got this. And now Gilbert's like, oh hey, by the way, I'll join you because Canopus is with you. Is Canopus anywhere near as broken here? No. Canopus is not terribly good in this game. He will not be used at all. Neither will Gilbert. Well, Gilbert will be used as a liberation group. Canopus will not be used for anything. Okay, so I'm going to duck back into Sharam again. We're going to grab ourselves another free 30,000 Goth. I guess I should explain what 100% is. 100% is defined as clearing all 29 maps, obtaining the world ending, and recruiting all special characters except for Galf, because Galf conflicts with the world ending. Getting Galf automatically gives you the devil ending, so we don't recruit him. But we recruit everybody else, and it is, even the ones that don't have any part in the ending or anything, we have to recruit them too. Okay, so this unit is going up to this town here, because this is the shop. And then the Liberation group here is going to go down to this temple, and they're going to grab me the Rune Axe. In a record attempt, I would not be grabbing this, but I can't guarantee I'm going to get weapons I need early enough. And I don't want to try and make do without, because it's actually enough of a bonus, and it gives me a white elemental weapon. So I just want to have it on hand as kind of a backup. Also, you'll notice that I placed my unit on the very top left corner of this. If I put them pretty much anywhere else, they're going to end up getting into a fight with one of those other units. Devil. Okay, I will take that. That actually maxes out my list. Okay, so this is actually the boss right here. He's trying to juke you a little bit. I'm going to tell him no. Not interested. And I'm going to buy some sunshines. I need 9 of these. I'm just going to move straight north. Oh, actually, I forgot to buy a couple things. Ah, screw it. I'll just do it back in, It's fine. I'll just do it back in Sharam instead. There's a couple of other items I was supposed to buy. It'll cost me a little bit of time, but it's not a big deal. Okay, so I'm not going to pull a card here. So the boss of this stage is a werewolf, and if you encounter him at night, he is extremely strong, and you don't want to encounter him at night. So I want to encounter him at dusk here. That's why I'm being very picky about when I actually head in here. And that's why I didn't pull a card there, because if I pulled a moon card, I would have basically been screwed. So tactics back to leader, because he has the most HP. Griffin, not getting the connect here. Opinion leader will probably hit. Can't change it to weak just yet, though. I need Warren or the generic wizard to hit. Okay, there it is. Change it to weak to improve my damage a little bit. These... Okay, good. The generic wizard did not miss. The last practice run I did, both wizards missed every single shot. And by every single shot, I mean literally every single freaking shot. And I do have my splits running just to remind me of what I'm supposed to do, because I have a very specific order I do all the stages in, and all the returns of the stages. So I keep it open just to remind me of that, because all my splits are telling me exactly what I need to do next. A little bit of a cheaty way, but eh. Okay, so once again, gonna duck back into Sharam. We're gonna get some more free money. Unfortunately, because I actually have more money than 30,000, they won't give it to me. But I'm gonna do the rest of my shopping here because I forgot to frickin' do it when I was in Genenia there. So this unit's gonna go down here. I'll send the Liberation group up to hit the shop. I can buy all the items that I was gonna buy there at this shop anyway, so it's not a huge issue. Just gonna cost me a little bit of time in dialogue. Okay, I want 3 revives. And then 5 heals. And we grab the free 30,000 again. This is the 3rd time. Make a safety save. Normally I wouldn't bother with that. But this next stage trolled the living crap out of me in my practice run earlier. I lost 10 minutes here because I could not hit the boss at all. I missed 9 out of 10 40% chances. Okay, so this group goes over here to this point. Liberation group is going to go down to this town here because they're going to buy me some more jokers. And I'm also going to deploy Gilbert, who's going to go up to the other town that I need to liberate here to recruit Ash. Ash is also not going to be used, but I do need to at least recruit him. And in the process, I'm going to also trade off the... Nope, not that group. Trade with this group. Trade off a Griffin for the Worm. Because the Worm is a significantly better tank than that Griffin ever will be. The Griffin has served its purpose for the first 3 stages, and it will not be used again. Let's see what Gilbert gets here. Maybe something good. Thunderstaff. That's not terribly great. So Gilbert's going to go up here. Again, High Sky, not just good for movement, also gets me over these walls. So, also extremely useful, because otherwise I'd have to get the termites in the stage, that I don't want to have to do that. Hierophant, useless. That card is not useful for anything speedrun related. But here's Ash. He's actually a pretty damn good unit on his own, but we're not going to use him because he's not good enough. And it takes a lot of time to actually add him to the group, so we're not going to bother. I'm going to send Gilbert over here one last time to try and pick up another item, hopefully something intelligence-based. That would be awesome. Elder... No, that's not what I was hoping it is. Elder is, Yeah, that is not the one I was hoping it was, but I'll take it. I'll work with it anyway. Magician. Sweet. I'll take that. That's actually a really good card set I got going on right now. I gotta throw away that one card that I had from Creation that's not very good. The Strength card. Actually, I'm gonna see how much these sell for. They probably don't sell for very much, but I'm gonna get some extra money out of them, because why not? I'm not gonna actually use them. Oh, that one actually sells for quite a bit. Good. We'll do that. Okay, I'm gonna buy 10 all heals. It'd be less if I didn't sell that Elder sign off, and then the rest is all gonna go towards Jokers. Okay, so we've got plenty of damage to work with here. I should be fine for this fight. You'll also know I'm not recruiting Lion just yet. Reason being, he costs more Goth than I want to spend right now, and I can get him much later, and it's not a big deal. Okay, so we're going to open with Magician. He's going to hit the Worm, and then I'm going to pop a Devil, because he's relatively weak to this. If I need any more, I'll probably pop the other Devil. Now, we're just gonna hope the wizards can actually connect, because that was the problem I had earlier, where they just refused to hit. Oh wow, Opinion Leader actually hit. Okay, one of the wizards connected, that's good. Warren missed. I don't really want to pop the Devil at this point, because I want to make sure that I actually get the experience from this. I'll pop it if it looks like I'm not going to be able to kill him, though. Okay, Warren connected. Good, we win. Good, I didn't get trolled. That was a really good stage. And let's see, I have a Magician that I can burn in the next one. I don't really want to burn a Judgment if I don't have to. I don't really have a lot of damage to use against Gare, so what I'm very likely going to do here is I'm going to pull a few cards in this stage just to be on the safe side. Okay, so once more, back into Sharam. We're going to get some more free money. This will be the 4th time. I have a 5th one open if I need it, but I shouldn't. These are all just kind of backup strats. I have it routed for a record attempt where I don't need to duck back in here at all, but it's extremely tight, and if anything goes wrong, I wind up short on cash. It also requires me hitting the manipulation at the beginning, so I have a really, really good item to sell. Otherwise, I can't buy enough jokers to actually get by on. Okay, so this is where we're actually going to pick up our first... we're going to pick up a recruited character here that I'm actually going to add to the group. She's going to replace generic wizard on my party. I'm going to keep Warren because wizards are overall pretty useful. And he can hit every element except holy. But the character I'm going to recruit here just has so much more intelligence than the generic wizard that even if she's not hitting the right element, she's still going to just absolutely demolish things compared to the generic wizard. Okay, so I'm hoping for some decent damage cards here. Like a Justice would work, another Magician... Sun. Not gonna keep that right now. Okay, so Aisha has now joined. We're gonna deploy her unit. And then we're gonna burn this summons item that I have. And it's gonna bring her up to where my unit is. And we're just gonna trade people off here. I'm gonna change the leader on her group so I can actually yank her off. Put her in place of generic wizard, and then tell this group to get the heck out of dodge, otherwise they're going to end up in a bunch of fights. Take the opinion leaders group, we're going to move over here, and I'm going to actually double back here real quick. Right about here. We're going to come over and we're going to hit this wizard that's going by. He's got 4 undead on this group that are all pretty high level, and I'm going to just milk it for some experience. Everybody on the group except Aisha is going to get a level out of this. Useful because she's already a cleric and can kill undead, so I don't have to do anything special to take care of it. Okay, so now I'm going to change her class. She's not going to be a cleric anymore. I'm going to change her to a Valkyrie so she can actually do damage. And we're just going to head for the boss. Yeah, I'm going to want to pull some jokers here, see what I can get for damage. This is the big thing about jokers. Okay, I don't want a tower at this point. I have enough physical damage. World would be nice, but I need damage. Right now, I really need the damage is the big thing. Justice. There we go. Keep that one. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna keep pulling until I actually max out my card list. Just one. My card list is 1 from being maxed, so just whatever I get next that I can make use of, I'm gonna keep. Magician, we're keeping that. Okay. Update my spreadsheet, and away we go. Okay, so this is Gares. He is basically the comedy relief of the game. And he's not terribly threatening if I just know how to handle him. So the first thing I'm going to burn here is the Justice card. And then I'm likely going to burn a Magician after that. I want to keep the Hermit for the next stage. Okay, I'm going to pop Priestess now because I might actually end up needing it. Oh good, she did connect. Alright, so I'm going to burn a Magician next, just to give me a better chance of getting him down. And if Warren connects, we win. He connected, we win. Good stage. So yeah, with the right cards, these fights aren't that bad, and I just need characters that actually, like, connect. And let's see, I got the Hermit for the next stage, I've already got the Fool I need. I got plenty of physical damage, so I'm actually set for a while card-wise, now that I'm looking at it. Okay, for the first time after a stage, I'm not going to duck back into Sharam to get more money, because I can't. So this stage, I got 2 objectives here. Obviously, the boss is one of them. The second one is I need to liberate a specific temple here, because it's a sword that is required for the 100% ending. It's called the Brunhild. It's like this ultra holy sword, and it's the only weapon in the game. It's the only thing in the game that allows me to find the Chaos Gates, which is the only way to get to 4 secret stages that have to be completed. The temple is right about here. I'm gonna have my liberation group go grab it. Not much else to say about the stage other than the fact that it's a very water-based stage, and the boss of the stage is a mermaid, very weak to electric. I got the Fool card I already need to get rid of her henchman. And I'll burn the Hermit card as well to do some extra damage to her, but usually this boss is not a big problem. Come on, you can get up there. There we go. So there's the temple. We're going to hope for a good card pull. Moon. Okay, that's not what I wanted to see. I don't want it. And I didn't really want it to be night either. No. We won't equip anything. I was going to give something to the worm, but physical is going to work better than white here. Which is really no point. So here's Porcius, the Nixie. First thing we're going to do is get rid of all of her henchmen. And then she's going to hit me with... Oh, well, nope, Aisha decided to go first, but she missed. She's going to hit me with this Ice Storm. This is her only attack, so I'm not worried about what kind of damage she does. I'm going to pop this Hermit. And I'm hoping I don't have to pop any more damage after this. I'm hoping I hit enough times that it's not a big deal. 53, that's not bad. I usually like to see closer to 60, but 53 is acceptable. Aisha missing is a bit of a problem, though. This attack will do almost nothing. She resists cold like nobody's business. Okay, I didn't even hit, so never mind. Wow, nobody's hit yet. Warren missed. Okay, I'm going to burn more damage. We're going to pop a Chariot here. Don't like popping 2 cards here, but I'm having trouble hitting her, which is unusual. She's usually not that difficult to hit. Hopefully we get some connects here. Okay, there's a hit from Aisha. That's good. That's what I want to see. Hit from the worm. Kind of relying on Warren. Warren did connect. We win. Good. Bit of a risky fight. Had to burn an extra card there that I didn't really want to, but it worked. That's fine, though. I've got a Devil and 2 Chariots for the next fight. I should only need 2 of them, and then I can save the other one for the stage after. So next up, we're doing Balmorian Ruins. We're going to be picking up another character that I'll actually be adding to the group. He's a very powerful wizard called Seredin. Most powerful wizard in the game, outside of the final boss, basically. Or most powerful recruitable wizard that you can grab. But first, we got to do a whole bunch of crap to actually be able to recruit him. So we're going to send the Opinion Leaders group here. They're going to grab an item on the way to a temple. We're going to send this unit way up here because we need to hear about information from this town to be able to actually get the item we need to recruit Seredin. Then we're going to send Gilbert down to the town we actually get the item from, which is way the hell down here. I'm going to put him just off to the side so he doesn't actually liberate the town right off the bat, because I have to liberate that town in the north first, or I can't get the item from this town. He's also going to find a treasure on the way there. Might be good, might be not. Power Ring. Okay, that's actually not bad. Not great, but not bad. Might give that to the worm. I'm not sure. Okay, so Gilbert's done moving. He's just going to wait next to the town there. have another item here. Ice Charm, that's not terribly good. This unit's gonna move up next to this temple. I'm just gonna leave them there for a little bit. I gotta watch though, because there's gonna be like an Eagleman group. It's gonna spawn right around here somewhere, and it might be in my way. I might have to dodge around it. Okay, good. He's way over to the west. I don't need to worry about it. I'm gonna burn a sunshine here to make it daytime again, because I want to get to the boss at midday, not at noon, but at like, but a little bit later than that. So I want to make sure, it's mostly for damage reasons, alignment and all that stuff, and I'll explain that in just a moment. Hierophant, you're not useful. We're just going to dismiss the card, get the information here. I'm going to take this unit and send them over here to find our first Chaos Gate. We're going to go back down to Gilbert. Gilbert's going to liberate this town, and he's going to get us the Bell of Light, which is the item we need to actually recruit Seredin. And Emperor, I'll keep that. That could come in handy at some point. Okay, so now I get the Bell of Light, which can now allow me to get Seredin to join. Seredin is at this temple. That's why I sent this unit up here. And this is also right near the boss area, so it's going to be very easy to get up there with this unit. We pull Fool. Definitely a good pull there. I need those. Fool and Star are probably the two most important cards I can pull. Alright, so Seredin is now joined. I'm going to deploy his unit, but we're not going to do anything with him just yet. They're going to position just a little bit underneath him, mostly because that this unit here was a bit too close. Basically waiting for this unit to hit the Chaos Gate. Pause, not deploy, pop a summons, get everybody over here. I'm going to delete one of the golems on his group because I need to get a unit. Namely, I'm going to take Warren and add him to this group, change him to the leader. And then we're going to take Seredin and add him to the main group. And then send them up to the boss. So Warren gets kicked off because he's not anywhere near as good as Seredin. Warren has like maybe 90 intelligence right now. Seredin's got 155. So, very good addition to the group. Switch the... I'm going to leave the tactics on weak for the first hit. We're going to pop Devil to start with. And then I'm going to pop a Chariot immediately after. Mostly to get them out of my inventory, but they actually do pretty good damage here. Yes, it doesn't bother me that much. And then a Chariot. And if everything goes right, Seredin will hit him and take him out. And okay, Aisha can go before Seredin. That works too, I guess. Good. We win. So that's effectively how that fight's supposed to go. Without Aisha getting a turn off, that just wasted a little bit of time. She normally does not go before Seredin does. That's actually pretty rare. Alright, so next up is going to be City of Milano. We're going to be picking up our next character that we'll be adding to the group, and that will be the group I'm going to be using for quite a while here. We're going to be picking up Prince Tristan, who's a general, very powerful unit. It's the reason why I use this particular route, is it allows me to get Seredin and Tristan very early, and then I can use that to just make short work of a whole bunch of stages in this game. But in addition, I have to liberate this town over here, because I got to return to this town much later in the game. So I want to liberate it now, because there's an item called Boots. that allows me to teleport to just whatever town, just any town that I've already liberated. So I'll be using those to come back here, but if I liberate it now during the stage, I don't have to walk here later. It's just saving me, it just ends up saving me a bunch of time. Not really a lot to say about this stage, at least until I get to the boss. I'm gonna pull a few cards here, hopefully end up getting something useful.
Find out. Liberation.
Hopefully. Moon. Okay, that's not terribly useful. That's fine, though. Just gonna sit here and wait. The opinion leader will take care of the other town in just a moment. There we go.
Liberation.
Emperor. I will keep that too, just in case. Not the most useful card. It's nice, but it's not the best. But it's nice as a backup. Okay, now I'm gonna burn another sunshine, because I want it to be midday when I get to the boss. Ooh, free money. I'll take that. Also gonna deploy Tristan's group. I just need these guys to get south far enough that they're not gonna run into that unit right there. And then I'm gonna use another summons over here to add Tristan to the group. Come on, move a little faster. And right now. Okay, pop the summons. Bring all my units down here. Change the leader on Tristan's group to somebody else so I can yank him off the group. Tristan replaces Aisha. I'm gonna give Tristan Brunhild. Ah, dang it, they got it back. That happens sometimes. Not a lot I can do about it. So, we're gonna see if Tristan lives up to the name we've dubbed him with, which we call him Mistin. Because he misses on the he misses at the worst times. Okay, Mistin did not miss. That's good. Just gonna pop the other chariot. And Seredin should be able to finish this fight. We call him Mistin because he has a 70% chance to hit this guy, and I once had a point where he missed 5 times in a row. Because he's Mistin. Like, literally 5 times in a row. 70% chance. I also have nicknamed Seredin Missedin because he does the same thing at the worst times as well. So, next up, we're going to do some stages we should have done a while ago, but we're going to do them now because it's faster. We're going to go do Deneb's Garden. This stage is meant for you to do when you're, like, level, a little bit under 10, because Deneb is level 10. Tristan is 16, Seredin's 15. I don't think I have to explain just what's going to happen in this fight. Not really much to say about this stage, but I have to do this. I'm doing this one for a little bit of extra money, but also because I want to make sure my reputation is stabilized after the next stage. I also want to check my opinion leader. Okay, still at 70, which means she'll be at 75 after finishing this stage, which is good. I need her at least at 70, and being at 75 gives me a bit of a buffer here. So this is what happens when you bring Tristan and Seredin to this fight. Well, wrecked. Now I have to make sure to forgive her. Deneb is generally considered a more evil type character, and you have to tank your reputation completely to even be able to get her to join, which I will be doing here very shortly. But you have to forgive her, which drops my reputation a little bit in order to get her to join, obviously, because otherwise she won't be here when you come back. Okay, so next up, we're doing Diaspola. We're going to be recruiting another character here named Norn, but we won't be using her either. One of the big reasons why I choose the Ice Cloud Lord, like I said, because of the high starting alignment, and there's one side quest in this stage that requires a minimum of 55 alignment to do. And that's the big reason why I choose Ice Cloud Lord, is so I have enough, so I don't have to do any farming to be able to do that. Otherwise, I'd have to do like Pilgrim Forest or something, with a holy type weapon, with the EI Nuki Lord or something, to get my alignment up high enough to be able to do this side quest. So starting with Ice Cloud Lord just gives me it right out of the gate. Alright, so not Canopus, I want Gilbert, he's cheaper. So I need to deploy one more unit here, not because of the side quest I'm doing, but I need this town liberated, because I gotta come back up here, like, immediately after the stage. And then I'm also going to burn a Sunshine here as soon as my Opinion Leaders group gets to about there. That's going to help my damage out. It's going to put me at the boss at dusk, which is going to be roughly optimal for my damage output. Oh, nice neutral encounter. So neutral encounters in this are just characters you can recruit if you so choose to. For a speedrun, they completely waste time every time it happens. I don't ever want to see them.
Find out.
Thunder Charm, that's not very good. So they're going to go down here, liberate this temple. My other unit's going to go up and liberate that town. Have to liberate this town, then that temple, then step on this town again, in that order to do this side quest. Strength, not a useful card, but it is worth +1 strength permanently for the group, so that's not bad. So this little girl here, she requires 55 alignment on the Opinion Leader to even show up. That's why I had this. That's why I choose Ice Cloud Lord, is strictly so I can do this side quest. Because if you don't do this side quest, you can't get one of the Zodiac stones later, because one of them comes from Pasha. And then Judgment, there's a card I always want to see. So, come to this temple, man's been killed, but you get a beehive out of it, and that's what the, it's a golden beehive, and that's what Pasha needs to cure her mother. So we bring the beehive back here, we complete the side quest, and she gives us a Centaur Demon, which is also a very, very useful item for the 100% category. Crap, this Eagleman is in a bad spot. I'm gonna have to go... Oh, you're going that way. Why are you going that way, Eagleman? Normally, this guy is way over here. So now I have to kind of snake through these. Doing a lot more fancy footwork here. He might try and take back that town, too. Okay, so at this point, I'm just waiting for the other two units to liberate the last two towns. So here's one of them right over here. I deployed Gilbert late, so I'm not having a map kind of ping-ponging back and forth between all my objectives. If I deploy him at the same time as my other units, he'll be, like, in the middle of everything. Temperance, not a useful card. They're just going to give me some info here that I don't really need. And then I'm just going to wait for the other group to liberate that last town. That's where the shop is. I need to buy 2 items from it. I need to buy some boots. Like I mentioned earlier, they allow me to teleport around to towns that I've liberated. And I need to buy a golden bow, which I'm going to give to Deneb to get her to join. Justice. Yes, that's a card I want to see. That's more good damage. I'd like to see some more Fools and Stars, but we'll make do with damage for right now. Okay, so I buy 11 pairs of boots. And then I need to buy one of those golden bows. And we're just going to hope that I have enough damage output to take Norn out here. She's a shaman. She can't actually do any damage, but she'll heal up the damage that I do. So... Ideally, she doesn't get a heal off, but she's usually faster than Seredin's gonna be. Oh, no, Seredin went first this time. Looks like I win anyway. So she's gonna ask me to finish her. I'm gonna say no, and then we're gonna tell her to join. Because her boyfriend's still alive. Boyfriend was the guy I beat up back in Slums of Zenobia. And we're gonna go find him. You need Norn to get him to join. For that fight, Norn usually goes before Seredin does and heals up some of the damage. That's why I aim to be there at dusk. Because my damage output overall is higher at dusk than it is at any other time. And that guarantees even if she does get the heal off, that I'll still be able to kill her. Alright, so next up, we're going to duck back into the stage I just finished. And that town I liberated up in the north there, we're going to actually hit that town, and I'm going to destroy my reputation. So here's what boots do. Allows me to just get across the map instantly. Alright, so he's going to try and... I'm going to try and give him the Sentinel Beam, and I need to keep count here. There's one. I need to do this 12 times. Two. Three. I lose 5 reputation every time I do this. 4. And I need to be at 40 reputation or lower for Deneb to join. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. This will be the last time, and then I'm going to do it one more time so I can actually get one of the items he gives. 12. So one last time here. Just grab an undead staff. We're going to use that on Seredin to turn him into a sorcerer. No, don't go into that. Dang it, wrong button. So now we're going to go back to Deneb's garden, and we're going to go recruit her. Now, because I have 40 reputation, Deneb's actually going to join me. She also hits my reputation by another 5 for joining. And next up is... Right, Pilgrim Forest next. Yeah, okay. So, I'll explain what 100% is again. 100% for this game is completing all 29 maps, obtaining the world ending, and recruiting all special characters except for Galf, because he conflicts with the world ending. If you get Galf, you automatically get devil endings, so we don't actually recruit him. But everyone else does have to be recruited. So this is another stage that's supposed to be done very early in the game. I save it for now because the boss is going to be a complete joke. And I'm using it to help get my reputation built back up. So, to get a lot of the other special characters, I have to have very specific reputation. And I'm going to use the stage bonus I get from pretty much every stage to get it back up. Whenever you complete a stage, you automatically get an extra 5 reputation just for finishing the stage. In addition, you gain or lose some when you actually liberate the boss castle. I'm not going to be pulling cards right now either, because I don't want to run the risk of getting any cards that lower my reputation, because I'm on a very tight reputation here. Like, it's extremely tight for how I do this. I have just enough reputation to do what I need to when I need to. So set this to leader, and, well, lol. This is why I saved this stage for this late, because that boss fight becomes a complete joke. Next up is going to be Calabian Peninsula, down here. First snow stage we're actually going to encounter. And I have nothing else. I already grabbed the Chaos Gate up in Balmorian Ruins, so I do not have to get this one. All I have to do is just go take out the boss. I'm going to go over this island here. There's an item on it, and this sets me up in a really good position to go around all the units that are going to be coming out of the enemy's base. The item, hopefully, will be something good. If everything went correctly, I should have gotten a net gain of 3 reputation out of Pogrim Forest, and I should get 5 out of this stage.
Find out.
Fire Staff, useless. So position over here. There's going to be an angel group coming up right about here somewhere, and this is the unit I'm trying to dodge around right now. They should show up here in just a moment. They try to go after your opinion leaders group, and they aim for roughly where I was up here. But that's the only reason I go this particular route, is it allows me to get completely around them. So here's Figaro. He's also a general like Debonair and also like Tristan. He's level 15. This group's a little bit overpowered for this fight, though. $99, that was actually kind of low ball. This may or may not kill him, but it's not a huge deal if it doesn't. I can just let the fight drag on. Missed it by 1. Good job. Good job, Seredin. Okay, Opinion Leader might actually get the kill here. If the Opinion Leader doesn't, Seredin will. Opinion Leader gets the kill. Ate a little bit of time, but whatever. Not a big deal. I'm going to want to double check my opinion leader's alignment after this, just to make sure it didn't go down. It shouldn't have, but I've had weird things happen with the alignment, and I need to be very careful about it, because if I drop under 70, I need to find a way to get it back above 70, like ASAP. So next up, Tundra, second snow stage. Nothing else to do in this stage other than just go straight to the boss as well. We'll have to return here later for an item, but that's about it. $84, good. That's what I want to see. We have way more than enough alignment now, and I shouldn't be in any danger of losing any at this point. So the boss of this stage is a seraphim, an angel-type character. They had to put a boss in that's holy. Go figure. Story behind it, she fell in love with the big evil dude and gave him an item she shouldn't have, and now she's kind of shit out of luck. So we're going to kick the crap out of her. Tristan does a lot of damage with EI Nuki, and Seredin should hit her with Phantom. Provided both of them hit, it should be over in 1 round. She only gets 1 attack off. She only has... damn it, neutrals, please. It's just an angel. Nothing I want to see. Kiradat. I forget what element that is. I'll have to check it. That is ice. Alright, so went way up there around because I had to dodge around this angel right here. I'll be getting there at dusk, which is actually a good time to get there. So here's the angel. With any luck, this fight will be over in basically 2 attacks from me. Gonna leave it on the weak tactic because she has the lowest HP. Tristan connected for 120. Seredin will easily take care of that if he connects. Seredin's intelligence, however, is lower than hers, so he has a lower chance. So he has a reduced chance to hit, but he hit anyway, so we win. Hit rate in this game is a little funky. Hit rate is based off of, if you're doing a strength-based attack, it's based off of your agility versus the enemy's agility. If you're doing an intelligence-based attack, it actually uses your intelligence to determine your hit rate. And also your evade rate when receiving magic attacks. So, casters kinda... So, with casters, if you're going up against another caster who's smarter, it's actually kinda hard to hit them. Alright, so next up, float the Shrine of Shangri-La. First floating island that I'm going to be heading to. I won't be doing another one for a little while here. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stop off in this town here, and we're going to buy a lot more jokers. And I'm also going to do a small amount of grinding on this island. So there's a really good way to do some grinding in this game that I found, and it involves killing undead. And you'll see very shortly what I mean. It's going to be a good way to get my opinion leaders alignment up. Nope, not taking any cards from that. I'll buy another 10 all heals just in case. 5 revives. 5 heals. And then the rest on jokers. I'll have plenty of money, don't worry, I've got this all planned out. I'm going to reform the group, put you in back, you here, you here, you here. Send this unit up to this point, and what I'm going to be doing is there's going to be a group coming from over here. It's going to be a ninja group, a ninja master rather, and he has 4 phantoms on the group with him. I'm going to kill 3 of them for some quick experience. I don't want to do 4 because I can't run the risk of them taking that town I just liberated down there. If I do 3, it gives me enough time for 2 shots at the boss in case I end up with some really bad luck. Okay, Ninja Master. Wow, Ninja Master's coming out late. Okay, position down here. Should hit the ninja. So here's how we do grinding in this game. Tristan's going to hit this one undead. It's level 17. I'm going to run away. We're going to get the experience. Opinion Leader gets a free level. Then we're going to do it again. And we're just going to do this 3 times. Three characters get a level on that one. I think the worm is actually high enough now. Yep, good. I can change into a wyvern. I need that for later. And one more time, we're going to go hit this ninja up. Actually, I want to check one thing real quick. Do I still have that? I do not have that priestess card. Okay, I'm going to actually do something here. I'm going to pull some jokers till I get some healing here. Oh, fool. I'll take that too. Forgot I actually used the priestess earlier, so I didn't have it marked properly. Magician. I mean, I'll take all the damage they want to give. Not Hermit. I don't need those cards anymore. Hanged Man. I do need a second one of those for later. Fool. Okay, well, they wanted to cough up Fool, so I'm just going to hope nothing bad happens in this fight. I'm just going to have to do it without healing, because I just maxed my cards out, and I don't want to throw away anything I have. So there's a level 19. The 2 in the back are level 19, so another level for the Opinion Leader. I'm going to set the group back up. You and... Nope. you there, you there, you there, you there. Send them straight up to the boss, and then I'm going to heal the opinion leader up real quick. Want to make sure she's full. And so, our buddy from back in Island Avalon, Garace, is back. And he's stronger. Not super strong, though. He's going to do an Evil Dead, which is actually going to hit pretty hard. Seredin didn't miss. I'm actually going to play this safe, and I'm going to run away and heal. Normally I'd use like a Priestess card or an Empress if I had it, but the problem is that the Red Dragon in the back can hit the Opinion Leader and kill her, so I can't risk that. Okay, good. They did not take the town back, so this is fine. And fight's over. Again, was just playing that a little bit safe just to make sure that I didn't lose the Opinion Leader. If the Opinion Leader dies, it's an instant game over. So here's Debonair. I fought him back in Slums of Zenobia, now he's joining my group. Because he was captured, questioned them, and they're like, well, you're questioning what we say. You can be locked up. So I didn't burn any cards there. That's good. I actually have a good set of cards on hand right now. I actually want to keep it that way, too. I could use more stars, but I can make do with what I have for right now. So next up here, we got Fort Alamut. This is where we run into the Muscle Brain Twins. And by Muscle Brain Twins, I actually do mean Muscle Brain Twins. Position this unit right on this bush. Send Liberation unit down here. I need there's a Chaos Gate right there, and I need to make sure I get it taken care of before I finish the stage, because I will not be coming back in here ever. Oh yes, sorry about the sound on my keyboard. The way I have my setup, my microphone is relatively close to it, so you're going to hear it every time I hit it. Nice neutral encounter. A Kraken. I don't need water units, ever. Not for this run. So as soon as it turns night, I'm going to burn a Sunshine, because I want to get to the boss again midday. Not dusk, not noon, middle of the day. But as soon as it hits night, I'm going to burn the Sunshine. That's going to get me there at the time I want. Bingo. Dang it. So, my phone decided to make a noise, and I looked over at it and wasn't paying attention. I probably should have just shut the stupid thing off before this, but whatever. Not a huge loss. That guy normally doesn't go that far south. He's normally kind of up in this area, but not a big deal. I've got more than enough damage to handle this boss. I got 2 Magicians, so I can actually make good use of that. So there's the Chaos Gate. And boss fight time. Now the big thing here is if they both do their AoE, my Opinion Leader will probably die. So if one of the first one to go does their AoE, I'm gonna immediately run from the fight. I'm gonna burn Magician to start off. the leader is weak to fire. Nice miss, Tristan. Okay, I'm just gonna run anyway, because Tristan missed. Once again, Mistin, everybody. This is why we call him Mistin.
Write it out.
Let's see what kind of damage I get. Oh! Dang it. Okay, yeah, I have to run again. This fight is unfortunately a bit of RNG. I cannot afford to tank both of the hits, because the other one, if he does his AoE, will do Gale, and it's a physical damage attack, and my opinion leader will die from it. It's unfortunate that's how this stage ends up going, but usually it's not a huge deal, as long as one of them doesn't do that. I cannot take that risk. And I don't have any healing cards on hand, unfortunately.
Write it out.
Okay, Mistin did not miss. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna burn the... actually, no, I don't want to burn the other magician. Seredin probably won't get him, but the opinion leader probably will. There we go. Now we just run away from the fight. This fight is unique in that only the unit in back has to be killed because he's the leader, but the fight doesn't actually end when the leader dies, which, unlike every other boss fight in the game. That one, they sort of trick you into thinking that you need to kill both of them when you really don't. You just need to kill the leader and run away, and you automatically win. Okay, so I have a Judgment, I have plenty of Fools, so I'm actually perfectly set up for this next stage. We're doing Dlma Desert next. The boss here is a Ninja Master. Ninja Masters have almost no resistance to white damage, and he's going to get absolutely wrecked with the way I do this. Hopefully, Mistin doesn't miss. So I'm going to set my unit up here. You going back, you go there, you go there, you going back as well. This is going to set me up for the next few stages, actually. I also have one town here I have to liberate. And the only indication of where it is based on these two rocks. Namely, this rock here and this one down here at the bottom of the screen. The town is at the intersection of these two. That's how you know where it is. That's how you find stuff in this game. Unfortunately, this is a rather large map, so it's going to take me a little bit to get all the way across it. Alright, so we've reached up here. Here's this town. We're not going to pull any cards from it, because again, I don't want to risk losing reputation. If I pull a devil or a death or a bad roll on a fortune card, I lose reputation. I do not want that at any cost. So now just straight up to the boss. So here's your ninja. And I've already got both cards that I need for this. First card is a Fool. And then the other one's going to be a Judgment. And, so this boss always goes first. He has the highest agility of any character in the game. But again, Ninja Masters do not resist white damage very well. And, lol. Oh wow, that didn't hit as hard as I was expecting it to. But Tristan hit pretty hard, and then Seredin should finish this pretty easily. Wow, nice miss, Seredin. I haven't seen Seredin miss this guy in a while. Opinion Leader I'm not expecting to hit. The Wyvern. The frickin' Wyvern hit, and Seredin didn't. Tristan and the Wyvern both have only like a 40% chance to hit. Seredin's got like a 70 to maybe 80% chance to hit that guy, and he was the one that whiffed. Because Missedin. So next up, we're going to actually start doing the other floating islands. We're going to be doing the ruined city first. We're going to be picking up another character who's going to be added to the group, but not just yet. It's going to be a little bit before I actually toss him on the group. We're going to hope my reputation is high enough, because if I've done everything correctly, it is sitting right where I need it right now. I need it at 60 for this guy. And if I've done everything correctly, it should be sitting at 62. So we're just going to hope that everything was correct. This boss is a class called a Dragoon. They're one of the best tanks in the game, with insanely high resistances to just about everything. So they're not terribly easy to damage, but I'm going to use a Hanged Man card, which is going to lower his resistances by a lot. And it's going to make him actually possible to beat. Oh my god, the neutrals, please, go away. I'm not interested. I just told this guy no, and he shows up again. Alright, so we need to actually move a little bit farther north. I should be more in that crease right there. And I wait a few moments for these other units to start passing by, and then I head over here. That way I don't end up running into either one of them. I just kind of skip through the middle. Okay, so we open up with Hanged Man. This reduces all of his defenses by 30%, which is a lot for him. Okay, I actually want him to hit with that because he damages himself. And Seredin went before the dragon. That's also going to help a lot. Wyvern didn't hit. That's not unexpected. The Tiamat is going to attack Seredin. If I'm lucky, he won't kill it. If he won't die. There we go, he dodged. And there we go, fight's done. That was pretty much a perfect fight. Okay, good. My reputation was exactly where I thought it was. It was between 60 and 62, so Fogle has joined me. This is one of the characters that requires 70 alignment on the opinion leader, which I've already met. So I know for a fact that I should be fine from here on out. Okay, so next up, I'm going to go do another Sky Island. We're going to go do Organa. We're going to pick up another Dragoon. She's not as strong as Fogle and will not be joining the party, but I don't need a Hanged Man to defeat her either. But she has the same requirements as Fogle to actually join, so I'm going to do her next, just to make sure I've got enough reputation to do some stuff in the future, namely recruit Yushis and Ronnie. I need 65 reputation for both of them, and I'm just doing this as kind of a safety. A record attempt would actually go straight down and get Yushis immediately, but I want to make sure that I'm not too low on reputation. When I recruited Fogle, I usually only get 4 reputation from that stage instead of 5. So there's a little bit of risk if I was a little off on my calculations that I could end up with too low reputation to actually recruit Yushis, and that pretty much ends the run. But by coming up here and doing this stage and then doing Mus Pem, I'm guaranteed to have enough. Okay, I'm going to quickly check. Okay, 95. Okay, she is way higher than I need her to be. I'm not in any danger of being too low on alignment, so that's perfect. Okay, so here's Fenrir. She's the weakest of the 3 Dragoons. This is a pretty laughable fight. Shit. Dang it, I didn't mean to leave it on weak. That shouldn't be a big deal. That was my mistake. I need to change it off weak here because she's got an Iron Golem that has less HP than she does, so I needed it to be on leader to start the fight off. So I'm going to lose a little time on this fight because of that little mistake, but not a huge deal. Alright, so Fenrir's joined. I won't be using her. She's just going to stay off the group. But now I have guaranteed enough reputation to recruit both Ronnie and Yushis. But I'm actually going to go do Mus Pem next, which is the last island. I'm going to grab the last Dragoon. He's also not going to be on my active party. But I just get it out of the way now so I don't have to deal with it later. They call him a paladin for some reason. He's not a paladin. He's a dragoon. He's better than Fenrir, but not as good as Fogle. So I'm going to position in this spot here, and then I'm going to watch what the enemies do. There's going to be a flying unit, an eagleman, that's going to come out of here. If he comes out late, I'm going to go west around him. If he comes out early, or rather, if he comes out late, I'm going to go south. Okay, never mind. He came out early, so I'm going to go south instead of west. Go down to about where this tree is, and that should dodge every other unit here. Oh, that was close. Okay, so they're going to reform the unit, put them in back. And I just head straight into the boss area. I shouldn't get into any combats. Nope, never mind. I was a little bit too close to that knight. So unfortunately, that's going to also bounce me into that unit. And I'm going to have to run from this, and I'm probably going to end up in a fight with that angel as well. Misjudged just how far I'd moved. It's unfortunate, but... Okay, I think I won't end up in a fight with it. I think I can just get over here now. Okay, good. We're fine. Slight mishap. Not a huge deal. Okay, I can leave it right on weak. This fight is pretty laughable. I'll probably have to get both actions out of Seredin, but that's fine. Oh, no, he missed. Dang. Sometimes if he actually connects with Iainuki, and then the opinion leader will actually have a decent chance to kill him. But she missed too. Okay, I guess that works. Wow, the dragons are not having any luck hitting my wyvern. And, well, that's ripped for him. And now he joins. I'll need to return to this stage a little bit later. There's going to be a big item collection going on later on in the run. Not really a lot I can do about it. You have to do it for 100%. But yeah, next stage is going to be another joke stage. I'm going to be doing a stage that was meant to be done a lot earlier, but I do it late because, again, I can do it very easily if I do it late. So I'm going to do Valley of Castro next. This stage, the boss is level 16. We're sitting at close to 20. They don't really intend for you to do this stage this late. Desert stage. This is the only other desert stage in the game. There's only 2 of them. And then Fort Alamu also has desert in it, but it's not actually a desert stage. But they kind of intend for you to do this stage before you even get to Tristan. Like, this is the other stage that opened up when I had access to Seredin. I did Balmorian Ruins instead. To get Seredin, you can get Ronnie here, but she's not as good as Seredin. So I just chose not to do it. I come back later because it's going to be a much faster boss fight this way. I can also start yanking cards again. Sun? Yes, I'm going to keep that. I do want that for a future stage. Okay, so Ronnie has now joined. I'm going to position here, and then I'm going to burn a sunshine so I get to the boss at the right time. Nice. Actually, since I pulled that sun, I didn't need to pop that, but it doesn't matter. Get out of here, neutral. I'm getting the worst neutral look this time. And it was on a lone rock. Like, it popped up on this thing. Alright, Alright, so there's going to be a devil group coming through here, or a demon group anyway. They'll be coming right through this area. There he is. I just needed to make sure I dodged around him, and also around the item that is, there's a hidden item here that I don't want to bother picking up, so I'm dodging around that as well. This boss is going to be pretty much a complete joke. Again, he's meant to be done much earlier than I'm doing him, so yeah, this is going to be pretty laughable. He's fast enough, though, to go first, so... If I change it to weak, I believe Seredin... Oh, shit. Okay, we're going back to leader, because the Wyvern decided to go first. And nope, not enough damage. If this connects, we win. Okay, Opinion Leader took care of it. All these neutrals are just costing me time. Okay, so now we're gonna do a quick backtrack to an earlier stage, one that I've already completed because I need to pick up an item. There's gonna be a little bit of ping-ponging going on here in terms of items I'm picking up. But I'm gonna try and put it. I try to put a little bit of it in between completing stages, so it doesn't seem quite so, like, obvious that I'm doing a lot of backtracking. But I can't do that to all of them, unfortunately. So there's going to be a major backtrack later on in the game. So this guy here is going to give me the silver, and I got to bring this to somebody over in Dlma Desert. And he'll give me an item that I need to bring back to this guy, and then it's just a lot of pointless side questing. And then next up, we go to Antalya. We're going to recruit... This is going to have our last party member that I'm going to be adding to the final group that's going to be handling most of these stages. I don't like the fact that I don't have enough star cards, though. Like, that's a little worrying. I have to find a way to deal with that. Actually, I'll wait until after I liberate. Yeah, I'll wait until that stage specifically, I guess. I'm gonna hope I yank a star here. Star is like pretty much the one card I always want to see. But I haven't been seeing much of it this run, which is very disappointing. Strength, nope, that's not useful. An item, too. Nope, that's not useful at all. So this is Yushis. She is a cherubim, or an angel type. She will be joining my group. But not quite yet. In just a little bit, she will be. So I need to send this unit way down here. I'm going to dodge out to the left side. I'm going to try and go around a unit that's going to be coming up right about here. I think there's... Yeah, I was going to say, I thought there was one more coming. I'll just miss him, and then I'm just going to go straight to the boss from here. Boss is pretty much a pushover. The only danger here is if Seredin misses. But beyond that, this fight is a complete joke. So this guy's a sorcerer, same class that Seredin currently is. He can hit my entire party relatively strong, relatively hard. But Tristan does that to him. He's gonna hit me relatively hard, and then I'm gonna hit him back with the same spell. And it connected, so we win. Again, still a little disappointed that I don't have any extra star cards. I'm going to have to yank some if I want to have a chance at getting them. Because I'm a little... Like, I'm not really sure how I'm going to handle some of these bosses if I don't have the correct cards. But next up, we're doing Antangel. This is where you would normally recruit Galf if you were going for the devil ending. I don't know why this stage is called Angel, but this is the most evil character in the game. In order to recruit him, your alignment has to be 30 or lower, and your reputation has to be 40 or lower, and you have to give him the Brunhild. Like I mentioned earlier, he is not recruited because he conflicts with getting the world ending. He prevents you from getting it, one, because he takes Brunhild, which you have to have in your inventory at the end of the game in order to be able to get the world ending, and two, because he gives you the devil ending if you recruit him. So we'll be using the Sun card here to take out his henchman. Just waiting to get past it. There's going to be a mage coming right about here. I'm going to dodge around that. Put Tristan back in the front, because I'm actually going to get rid of his henchman.
Point it out.
So Galf is a devil. He only gets one attack, so I'm not too worried about him. I'm going to pop Sun here, because it's going to eliminate all the undead that are with him. Sun does damage based on how low your alignment is. The lower it is, the more damage they do, and it instantly eradicates undead. Wow, Seredin... I'm a little scared. Seredin might actually get killed here. Okay, no, never mind. He guarded it well enough. Oh, Opinion Leader actually connected. That's unusual. This won't kill him, but the worm might, and if he doesn't, Tristan will. Ah, almost. So, that is the last fight that my Opinion Leader is actually going to take part in. I wanted the Opinion Leader high enough so that its stats were high enough that I could still make good use of damage cards. But at this point, I'm going to create a much more useful group that is specialized in just absolutely decimating bosses. But first, I'm going to do a little backtracking. So we bring the silver to him, he gives us the Dune Gem. We're going to go over here, we're going to go back to Pogrim Forest, and we're going to give the Dune Gem to this guy, and he's going to be like, hey, keep it, and take this orb with you. Bring it to the Ryan Sea. These are both necessary items. I need this. I need these two items plus the True Gem in order to recruit... Oh, hey, I missed a split there, but whatever. Alright, so now we're going to kick people off this group. We're going to take Tristan off, and we're going to take Seredin off. Debonair, actually I forgot to disband a group back here. I want to disband this group so that Debonair's group is the first one on the list. Oh, there's Fogle. I need him. And then we're going to take Yushis. We're going to make Debonair the leader. I'm going to add Yushis. And then the last unit will be Seredin. That Runex. Not that group. Gonna give that to Fogle. Actually, I forgot. No. Wait, no. That's Pristine I'm thinking of. Never mind. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. So now I have a very overpowered group that should be able to handle bosses just fine, but I'm lacking some of the necessary cards. I really want to see star cards, because those raise my agility in battle, and that is a very necessary thing for some of these maps. I only have one right now, and I'd really like to see a lot more. So we're gonna use Gilbert as my new liberation group. I need him to go grab one town over here. He's gonna liberate this because I gotta return to it immediately after finishing the stage. I gotta come back in here, present her the 2 gems that I already have. She'll give me the 3rd one. That's gonna go allow me to grab the Tablet of Yaru, which is gonna allow me to go grab all of the Zodiac stones. So we're gonna have a lot of backtracking after this stage to go do a huge collection quest. And Magician, I'll take that card. Not optimal, but I'll take it. I'm going to try and squeeze through a few units here. I'm going to start janking some jokers here in hopes of getting some good stuff. Nope, Hermit's no good. Judgment, we'll take that. And if I really need to, I can just burn a lot of damage cards to punch through them. Justice, they're just giving me all the damage right now. Lovers, come on, show me a star. Fool. Okay, well, okay, what we're going to do here is we're going to pop a Fool card instead, and we're going to go with a different strat for this fight. I normally would not use Fool here, but I don't really have a choice in this matter. Oh. Nope, nope. They're blocking my path, so I have to take a detour. Okay, so I'm not used to that knight going in that position. I have to do some fancy footwork here to get around these units. Okay, good. I got around. Oh, no, there was one more. We go this way. I gotta go underneath to make sure I don't hit this guy. Also, we need to make sure I don't run into the boss unit with this one, because this unit's not going to be fighting it. Pop a summons, bring them all up here. Need to reform the group because I'm going to be doing this in a different manner. I normally don't use Fool on this fight. I normally burn a star card here, but I've only got the one, and it's more important to save it for a future fight. Switch to weak. Burn a Fool. He's going to hit me with Phantom. Not super scary except for Yushis. But we do quite a bit of damage here, as long as we hit. That's really the big thing, is just if we hit. There we go. Oh, no, she didn't quite get him. Yushis might die here. Yep, Yushis went down. I just need a hit. So, not the optimal way to do that one, but it's workable. And I'm going to get more chances at cards here coming up, so I'm not too worried about it. I have 2 Fools and a Star to work with. I know where the Star is getting used. I know where I can burn the 2 Fools, but I'm going to need more cards for the final stages. So I'm basically set up outside of one fight. I have 5 fights to go, and I got 4 of them covered already. I just need one more good card. Alright, so I'm going to duck back into the stage. We're going to pick up an item. Once again, handy dandy boots. Make it very easy for getting around. Save us a lot of walking. So she's going to give us the true gem. Now we're going to go down to Shangri-La, and we're going to actually grab the Tablet of Yaru, and we're going to start collecting the Zodiac Stones. There are 12 of them, and I do have to get all of them. So we got about 10 minutes of backtracking. So she is sitting here at the Shrine of Shangri-La. She's gonna give us the Tablet of Yaru. And then there's one Zodiac Stone right in the stage at a temple hidden right here. So we're just gonna walk down to here because you can't use boots to teleport to temples. You can only do it to towns. So temples just end up wasting us some time. So this is going to be, I believe, the Sapphire. I never remember exactly which one's in each stage, but... Magician! That's another good pull. I don't really want a lot more damage, but... Next up, we're going to go back up here. I just missed a split because I was liberating that. If I were to get rid of a card, I would definitely get rid of, like, a damage card. So next one is down here. It's in another hidden temple. Even if this was just like a town and I could use boots, I wouldn't because it's too close to the base. It wouldn't be worth it. It would actually take longer to go through all the menus to teleport down here. Judgment, I'll take that. I will replace one of those Emperor cards, actually. Next up, Organa. We gotta go pick up the cake. Yes, I said we gotta go pick up the cake. So this temple is unique in that you don't actually get a Zodiac Stone out of it. The priest is very forgetful and forgets where he put the Zodiac Stone. So he gives you a cake instead, a ginger cake. And that's going to come into play here in just a little bit. Hermit, nope, I don't want you. I want to stick to the intelligence-based cards, which is Judgment, Magician, and Justice, because my intelligence is a fair bit higher than my strength is. Okay, next up is right here, Mus Pem. My intelligence is a bit higher than my strength, and the strength cards also have double the animation time. They all take about 16 seconds to animate, as opposed to the intelligence-based cards, which only take about 8. So here's the next temple. We're going to be picking up the Peridot. Not worth it to try and liberate another town around here. There's one just a bit to the west, but it takes longer to liberate that than it does just to walk down here. So there's no point using boots to get to this one. Sun, I don't need that. So there's the Peridot. Next up is Island Avalon. We have to walk to this one as well. There's no towns near this one. And I've already liberated this temple before. It was the one I got Aisha at. So I gotta walk up here to grab it. So it's just gonna cost me a few seconds. I don't even get a card out of this one because I've already liberated this temple. So there is the Emerald. Next up, we go to Lake Genenia. The temple that I liberated here and got the rune axe from, that's where the next one is. And believe it or not, despite the fact that it's all the way across the map, and despite the fact that the boss's castle is right next to it, it's about 2 seconds faster to walk it than it is to use a pair of boots. Because all the extra menu time, and then telling you to move afterwards, and just all that stuff, actually adds up to just enough that it's just slightly faster to walk the whole thing. Stupid, yes, but that's just the way it is. Menus in this game are unfortunately very slow. Next up, Slums of Zenobia. 2 things to do here, actually, instead of just one. I gotta grab the Zodiac Stone, but I'm also gonna recruit a character that I'd never recruited my first time in the stage. So Zodiac Stone is at this temple, and then to the west of here is a town that contains the special character Lion. I didn't recruit him the first time because he costs money, and I don't have that early in the game. So I just ignore him until now because he's not useful either, unfortunately. And Fool, okay, we'll take that. That will be very helpful. I'm gonna throw out a, we'll go with a Magician. Hoping to see stars, but fools will work in a pinch. And Judgment, I will take that over one of the other damage cards that I have. Take it over one of the Justices. He only costs 5,000 now instead of 20,000 like he does the first time. Then next up, we're going to DS Pola. There's 2 Zodiac Stones here. Yes, 2. And the reason is that cake I picked up, we're going to bring it back to Pasha. That little girl I helped out when I was actually doing the stage. That's why you have to do the side quest here, because if you don't do that side quest, Pasha will not show up now, and you cannot get the Zodiac Stone. So we're gonna give her the cake, she's gonna start eating it, and it turns out that he put the stone in the cake. He somehow baked it right in, she chipped a tooth on it or something, and she's like, huh, this is kind of a pretty stone. Here, I don't need it, you can have it. I just wanted the cake. And then there's another Zodiac Stone sitting right at this town here. Faster to walk to it than it is to bother using boots. Strength, not useful. Next up, City of Milano. I already have this town liberated, so I'm just going to boots down to it. We're going to pick up the Ruby. Wow. Ironic. People are talking about... I see you guys talking about Lunar in chat. And I'm going to pick up the Ruby, who is, ironically, the worst flying cat ever in existence. Next up, Tundra. We're gonna teleport up to the. We're gonna boots up to the boss's castle and then walk to the temple from there because it's about 10 seconds faster, I believe, than just walking it from the start. They're gonna give us a snow cape. We're not gonna bother equipping it because it's not useful. And the stone is at this temple up here. That's why we teleport up to the boss's castle, because it's already liberated. Very convenient target to actually just teleport straight to.
Liberation.
Hopefully a good card will come out of this. Another Justice card. I actually don't want that. Next up, Ruined City. We're going to pick up the diamond here. There's only one Zodiac stone after this. It's in Dlma Desert. We're almost done with all this backtracking. Yes, like I said, it's about 10 minutes. Not much I can do about that. After this, there's only 5 actual battle stages to complete. And 1 item left to collect. I need the Grail, sorry, there's actually 2 items. I need the armband and the Grail, but the armband I get automatically after finishing the next stage I'm actually going to do. And then the Grail I get after, I have to go back into the stage I do after that. Temperance, not useful. Selected the wrong stage. That's going to cost me about 20 seconds. I meant to select Dlma Desert, which is 1 west of here. My bad. That's the one I wanted. Minor slip up. Only like 15-20 seconds lost. So the gem here, the last one, is at this temple. You would think it would be faster to liberate one of these towns and then just boots up to there and walk to the temple from that point. It actually ends up being pretty much dead even, whether I walk to it from the main base or whether I boots up to this point and then go to here. And the reason for it is I don't normally have to liberate any of these towns, and it takes extra time to do that, and that's why it ends up evening out. One last card pull here. Sun. Nope, don't need it. Yeah, about 20 seconds, like I thought. I'm making a safety save just in case, because I don't want to have to do all that backtracking again. Alright, so we're done with all the backtracking. Now I can actually continue on with the game. There are 5 stages left. Okay, so I'm going to be using Fool here for certain. So I need to liberate this temple, because this temple has a electric-based weapon, the Nodos, and I'm going to give that to one of my generals, because I'm going to have them all in front. I'm just going to burn a Fool card here. I'm going to burn Fool on this one, the second to last boss, and 2 stages after this. I'm going to save the star card for the very next stage. And hopefully things don't go poorly there. But I do have damage cards that I can burn if I need to for that one. I'm going to burn a Sunshine now. I want to be there not at high noon, but at midday. See if I can pull anything good. Judgment. Yes, please. I'll put that over the... Put that over the Justice. Okay, there's the weapon I want. And move this unit. We're just going to move them down here, and then we're going to summon the other group out. Where is it? Nodos. There we go. Debonair is the one without a weapon. The other 2 both have their white weapons. They're going to go down and deal with the boss. So I'm just going to burn Fool, and that should be all I need. He's going to do a fair amount of damage, but it's not too big of a deal. His agility is kind of high, though, so he's kind of hard to hit. Fortunately, his intelligence isn't the highest, so Seredin can absolutely wreck him. This might kill him right here, too. And, oh, not quite. Just missed it. We'll take one more hit. There we go. We win. So now we get the Mystic Armband. This is one of the 3 Mystic Treasures along with Brunhild and the Grail. It is another required item for the world ending. You have to have all 3 of them, plus all the Zodiac Stones, plus a near full reputation meter, and very certain special characters to get the best ending. We get all, obviously for 100%, we get all of the special characters that we can that don't conflict with it, because that constitutes 100% a little bit more than just getting only a select few. So next up, Shrine of Coolin. This is where we're going to pick up the Grail. I actually should have enough cards to finish the game with. I might need another world card, though. That's the one thing I'm concerned about. Or at least a healing card, one of the 2. So I'm going to try and juke around a few enemies here. This one is going to be a little bit difficult to do because of the way the enemies move. There's going to be one coming like right about here, and there'll be another land-based unit that's going to go east to try and get to where I am. And then there's this water-based unit right here that sometimes likes to come rushing over here as well. Okay, so I take this unit, and now I'm just going to go straight underneath the boss. I shouldn't end up getting into a fight. It's going to be cutting it close. I don't like being that close to the boss, but okay, good, we're fine. So I'm going to set this fight up a little bit differently. I'm going to put the physical guys in back so they can do their stronger attacks. I'm going to use a star card here, and hopefully nobody misses.
Fight it out.
So this boosts my agility by 50, improves my hit rate. With any luck, I won't miss any shots, and he'll go down relatively quick. Okay, there's 1. There's 2. There's 3, and then Seredin should be able to finish this. Oh, wow, just missed it. Okay, that's not a huge deal. As long as Seredin doesn't die. Perfect, we're all set. Seredin will finish it on his next attack. A little slow of a fight, because Seredin missed that one shot, but we win right here. Or Seredin just didn't have quite enough damage. I should have switched over to the weak tactic. Normally, leader is enough to take him out, but just for future reference, I'll have to remember to always go to switch to the weak tactic as soon as he has less than the samurai. So last backtrack right here. I just need to go pick up the Grail, which is sitting at the boss's castle. So this is where the last pair of boots is going to be used. All you need is a high reputation to get this, and that's it. So I'm definitely set. And last 3 stages. We're almost done. I'm going to use a Fool card here as well. I got the electric weapon on one. I'm going to get the black weapon to another. I need to see what other weapons I got. So Opinion Leader goes about here. As soon as it hits night, I'm going to switch the, I'm going to use the sunshine to get it back to daytime. I'm going to quickly look, see what items I got. Pyridat. That's not terribly good. I don't have any other good elemental weapons. I have that fire staff, which is probably a little better than physical. Puridat is ice. What's he doing against ice? Fire's a little better. Yeah, I'll give him the Puridat sword. That'll work a little better than physical attacks. Not much better than white, though, to be honest. I might just leave them with what they have, then. Okay, sunshine up. The big thing here, there's going to be a... Okay, the samurai we deployed early. That's good. That means I can just go straight over here. I don't have to do some funky dodging on the north side of him. Summon them up here. He has... Let's see. He has Nodos. Not him, because he has a harder time hitting. I'm going to give it to Tristan. Put them all back in the front. And head to the boss. We're going to use Fool here as well. This guy's not terribly difficult, but he is like the honorable one of this society. So he's actually like strong to holy damage, weak to black. He also fights with the strong tactic set, so he's a little bit more difficult to damage, but he's only going to go after my highest HP units, and whiffing right off the bat is not what I want to see. Seredin shouldn't have any problems hitting him, though, because his intelligence isn't terribly... Wow, Seredin, how did you miss that? Can somebody hit him? Okay, I'm going to burn a card here. I'm actually going to burn a Magician, just to get some extra damage in. There we go. There we go. We win. Alright, so I'm going to need to yank at least a couple of cards here, because I'm going to need a world card, or at least a healing card, to deal with the second to last boss. I'm going to go with a Fool strat for him, which I normally don't. But I'm going to have to go with it for this one, I think. Just have to remember to re-equip the white weapon on Tristan. I just want either a healing card or a world card. Either one will work. Or a star. Star would work well as well. So let's see if I can get something good relatively quick. Justice, no, I don't need you at this point. Nor Magician. I don't really need these damage cards at this point. Judgment, I'll take that. There's 3 specific cards I could use, and they're not giving me any of them. They're giving me tons of damage. Oh my god. I'm actually just going to start taking the damage. If I don't get the healing, I'll just spam damage cards on him instead. That's not the healing card I need. Unfortunate, just because I need something to deal with it. World, there we go. We got it. We're good. Okay, lost a little time for pulling all those cards, but I needed something else to help with the second to last boss. Okay, so as soon as this turns dark, I'm gonna pop a sunshine. Actually, no, not as soon as they turn dark. As soon as I can see my unit. I gotta dodge through a few units up here. I gotta be very mindful because there's gonna be some units coming from over here and from the north, and I do not want to get in any fights with them. Okay, I should miss all of them. Okay, equip the Brunhild back to Tristan. Not you. You in front, you in front, you in back, you in back, you in back. It's gonna be where I use one of the world cards.
Fight it out.
Oh, good. Tristan actually hit. Nope. Fogle missed. Debonair connected, though. Nope. The mages are going to have a very difficult time actually hitting her. She has 247 intelligence. I think we're pushing 200 right now. So hitting her with magic is actually pretty difficult. So her magic hits like a truck. That's why I had to burn that world card, so all of the shots miss. Alright, one stage left. I should have all the cards I need to finish the game. One, keep track of stuff a little bit. Okay, final stage. 3 bosses here instead of just 1. Position right there. It's going to dodge grabbing a hidden treasure on the way down, and it should just barely dodge hitting any units on the way down as well. It's a big stage, though, so I have to... It's a fairly lengthy walk all the way down here. As soon as it hits night, I'm going to change it. I'm going to use a sunshine and get it back to being back to being daytime. Last one. I'll just miss all of these units. Park myself on this tree here. Actually, no, I'm gonna wait. I wanna make sure he doesn't actually get into a fight with anything up near the base. Last summons. And this group is already set up to do this fight, so I'm not even gonna bother changing it. So once again, here's Gares. Comedy relief. You fight him for the 3rd and last time here. This is a pretty big joke of a fight, by the way.
Fight it out.
I'm gonna pop a judgment. It's gonna get rid of all of his henchmen. Because they're all undead. And Mistin coming through. Good hit. Good hit. Seredin should end this. Oh no, it'll be Yushis. Just need to heal the unit. I'm gonna stick Tristan back in the front row. I need to pop World and Fool for this fight. And probably I'm gonna pop that Magician as well.
Fight it out.
I'm gonna hope none of my guys go first. Okay, good. So he more or less can't hurt me now. He's gonna get rid of the other units, and I'm just gonna have to hope we connect. There's one hit. There's a miss. I'm gonna burn that Magician card just to get it out of my inventory. It's gonna do quite a bit. 84, that's not bad. Oh, good. Fogle hit. One good hit here will probably kill him. But Seredin, he has 255 intelligence. He has the highest intelligence of any character in the game. Wow, Seredin coming through. Didn't take any damage. I gotta set the unit up one more time. I'm gonna put Tristan in the back and Seredin in the front. Okay, Debonair up front, Fogle in the back, Tristan in the back, Yushis in the back, Seredin in the front. And here we go.
Fight it out.
Final boss, guys. Hanged Man. Back to leader. Judgment. We're just gonna pop all these judgments. Miss. Back to weak. Judgment. We're just gonna pop them all. Oh, nice hit, Fogle. Nice hit. I was hoping Yushis would go next. Fine, Yushis should be next. And done. So, funny story. The world record of this listed on speedrun.com is like a 210 something, but it was timed improperly. It didn't include the character creation. When I retimed it correctly, it was a 2:11:58. That was 2 seconds off world record. No joke. 2 seconds off of world record.
What? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
And that was with marathon safe strats.
Well, we know what you're going to be doing on your stream sometime in the next
Couple
little
days.
while. There's a free world record there, ripe for the picking.
There is. Oh, man. That went way better than my practice run did.
Well, first of all, congrats on the PB. Because if I saw it correctly, that is still a PB by quite a lot, isn't it?
That's like a minus... That's like 6 minutes faster than my PB.
So yeah, congrats on on quite the PB and being that close to the world record. That is quite something.
I'm glad I crammed all that routing in the last week just to make this happen, and that it didn't troll me like it did in my practice run. But thanks for all the GGs. Hope you guys enjoyed. Basically everything this game has to we'll call it like 95% of what this game actually has to offer. There's a bit more you could do with it, but I hope you guys enjoyed seeing more or less everything this game has to offer in just a little over 2 hours.
Okay, thank you, Dragondarch, for quite the run. Next up, we'll be moving on to several runs from La Hulk, but starting off with a race for ActRaiser between La Hulk and Crow. While we're setting them up, there are a few things I quickly want to mention. You guys are currently watching the 7th day of the 11-day SNES marathon, probably the longest SNES marathon just about, well, ever. So, you know, tons of more amazing runs coming up real soon. Aside from this marathon, the channel around here is being used for a lot of other speedrun related stuff as well. So even when when the marathon is not going on, there's plenty more to watch around here. A few things I quickly want to mention are the tournaments that are going on right here on the channel. This channel hosts a variety of tournaments, 4 of which are currently ongoing. One for a Shovel Knight tournament, one for Ori and the Blind Forest, and 2 Mega Man tournaments, one for Mega Man 3 and one for Mega Man X2. There is several more tournaments coming up as well, one for a Zelda randomizer tournament, which is, I believe, going to be Zelda A Link to the Past, one for Mega Man X3, and one for Banjo-Kazooie. The Zelda tournament starting on April 5th, the Mega Man tournament on April 24th, and the Banjo-Kazooie tournament starting on May 1st. So quite a few speedrun tournaments going on right around here as well. So even if you're not following just for this marathon, be sure to check out the channel quite a few more times because there's a lot of speedrunning going on around here. Now, if that wasn't enough, the channel also hosts the Get Yourself Speedrunning, a set of races and tournaments to get people into speedrunning. This season's tournaments include Final Fantasy IV, Portal, and Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland, all of which are already on their way. There are several more events coming up in the near future, among which the Best of NES Marathon, which is going to be in November. There's going to be the Master 15, just to name a few things. Tiny 10 for 10 Game Boy games. So there is a lot of speedrunning going around here. So, you know, if it's not for just this marathon, there's plenty more to watch. It's looking like they're still busy getting both Crow and La Hulk set up for the ActRaiser run, which is coming up. After ActRaiser, we'll be moving on with 2 more runs from La Hulk, one for Ghoul Patrol and one for Mr. Nuts, after which we're going to move on to Linkemeister, who's going to be running Bram Stoker's Dracula, as well as another Super Metroid. We've already seen him run Super Metroid Project Base earlier on in the marathon. This time he's going to be doing the any percent glitched category, so he's going to be showing a little bit more of that. So plenty more runs to watch tonight as well. And if you're in the North American area, then later tonight you'll be seeing Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3, which are all going to be happening at... Now, I need to do the math on this correctly because time differences, and that's hard, but it's 1 o'clock for the European timing, which I believe is 8 o'clock North American timing currently, and then immediately after Donkey Kong Country 3, and then followed by Super Mario World and Kaizo Mario World 2, which are plenty more really interesting runs to watch, so plenty of stuff coming up real soon. It's looking like we've got one of our runners pretty much set up. I'll give them just a few more minutes to set up these runners, and then we'll be moving on to an ActRaiser race between La Hulk and Crow.
Cruel, have you ever played ActRaiser?
I have not. I have seen the game pass by quite a few times, but I have never actually played this game. It does look like a very interesting game. I looked it up a little bit earlier, but it's, I'm gonna let myself be surprised by what's coming up sometime over the next hour or so.
Yeah, this is it's a cool game. It's not many games blend in a sort of SimCity building element with traditional platforming elements. And to assuage your fears, you were right.